Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Monday, December 16th, 2024. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Monday, everyone. I do want to remind you to go to pivotboss.com/flash sale to take advantage of our holiday flash sale, which ends at the end of the year. You can get up to 42% off here on my book, Secrets of a Pivot Boss. Additionally, Swing Trade Pro 2.0, 20% off right now. And our PivotBoss Masters training also 20% off. You can go to pivotboss.com/flash sale to take advantage of these deals, but hurry because they end soon. Let's take a look here at the ES in the daily time frame right now. You can see a gap up here. This is likely a rollover gap, which is rolling over to the newest contract. This gap is also leading to a breakout from this narrow 10-day range. It is a rollover gap, but we are opening strong nonetheless on a Monday. And this breakout here could lead to additional strength as we head into the end of the year. This is also Fed week. We have the Fed on deck for Wednesday, and that's going to give us another Fed statement, a Fed interest rate decision here, the press conference that follows, and a new FOMC key level. The last time we got an FOMC key level here was November 7th, and you can see how prices played off of that level so far. We're still above it at the moment. We're going to get another Fed rate decision, and that could provide additional volatility moving forward. The fact that we are gapping out of this narrow range here opens the door to potentially 200 points of strength up ahead. We mentioned to begin the month that any pullback could be a buying opportunity for a continuation into 6,200 by the end of the year. We may be there by the end of the week. So very bullish here. Again, a nice breakout from the 10-day narrow range could open the door to additional strength up ahead as we likely lead to a melt-up phase heading into the end of the year. Looking at the NQ, similar price action here for this one with a rollover gap to the upside, additional strength after the gap, and a continuation through 22,200 at the moment. A nice steady move higher for the month. This thing has pushed through the November FOMC key level at 21,180 and has continued to show strength day over day, with new highs continuing to be printed. We have further upside price action that could take us likely even as high as 23,000 by the end of the year. This thing could continue to see a melt-up phase as we head into the back half of December. Looking at crude oil, this one right now down nearly 0.9% right now. A very bullish week in the previous week. We had it pegged for a bounce back week, but this market really hasn't been finding a lot of strength beyond the previous quarter's close there. That has been an opportunity, or rather, that's the previous year's close right there. That has been where this market has seen quite a bit of resistance here over the last several months. Selling pressure at and around that zone. We're opening here with a little bit of weakness, downward sloping intraday VWAP as well. Lower highs, lower lows on the intraday chart. Any failure to hold 70 could open up a bit more weakness near term, but again, in the back half of December, we start to see that seasonal pattern of strength that could take us higher into the end of the year and into the beginning of the year ahead. So the next pullback could be the final pullback we get ahead of the next continuation to the upside for crude oil. Looking at gold futures, this one's up marginally on the day. Took a hit over the last couple of sessions. A big time tail event in the weekly time frame as well. Any pullback could be seen as an opportunity for bears to defend and push this thing a bit lower up ahead. We are kind of stuck in a range here between 26.25 and 27.25. Any push outside of that range has led to reversals back into the range. So we'll see again with the huge tail event in the previous week. The early idea is that any strength this morning could be sold for a push back down within the range. Any return, say, back to 2,700 could be sold for a return back toward about 26.32 for the week. We'll see how that plays out as we move forward throughout the week. Looking at the YM has Been bearish for the most part. Inverted check mark days down. We mentioned last week here, late last week, that if we can finally get ourselves one rejection day here to begin the week, it could be a bounce back week back within the recent price action that we've seen to the downside here. And today we are opening with a rollover gap to the upside. You can see that signal right there is also a mod PIMA crossover signal, which is a trend confirmed signal, fires in the direction of the trend and to the medium term trend. And so right now we're seeing that signal, we're seeing this thing gap up, we're breaking the 7-day downward trending rotation here, and that could lead to a melt up phase back to recent highs and to new highs as we head into the new year. Looking at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin up 2% here, up to 104,285s, put in a strong high. That was a new all-time high at 107,210. We've seen this thing kind of maintain its hold above the 95 level. We've seen price now pushed to a new high. We're still looking for a continuation to the next upside key level here. We have the next major target up above at the 113,745 level. That is a 200% expansion from the large key range that developed back here in July and August. That key range gave us a 100% target at 92,285 and has given us a 200% extension target at 113,745. So still working toward that target. Could see that target hit by the end of the year. Any pullback continues to be a buying opportunity until proven otherwise. Looking at ETH, this one up 2/3 of 1% right now. This one also pushing through the 4,000 level here today. It's hit prices above 4,000 on multiple days over the last 2 weeks, but hasn't really found acceptance beyond 4,000 just yet. As we've noted before, as long as this thing holds above the 3,400 level here, we have further upside price discovery that could be ahead to 4,600 and maybe to 5,200 down the road. We have an upside target at 5,200, which is a key level and a 100% extension from a large key range as well. So further uptrending price action could be seen ahead. Even any pullback could still be a buying opportunity as this thing continues to work higher toward those upside targets. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the week. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.